Hello, guys. I'm back. Laura, whenever you come on, please let me know you're here so we can do your reading. I am so sorry about that interruption earlier. So we'll just wait for Laura to pop on. All right, Laura, you're here. Good. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get comfortable here. You felt me calling your name? I was like, come on. All right. So, your two questions. You said, how is he viewing you? So let's start there. And your number was 8. I'm getting a lot of, hold on a minute. How does he see me? As intentions, and then, okay. So I already pulled on the sexual energy. I've already got the Son of Cups, the Father of Cups, which cups can, resemble to me as desire, sexual energy. So that, and then we got the Death card, Strength card as the energy that surrounds your reading, the Hierophant as the outcome. Okay, so we're going to start with the Son of Cups. Okay, all right. So I feel like he's got this intense sexual energy feeling towards you. It's like almost like a drug. I keep getting that. I think I told you that the other day. Like he's addicted to you in ways. Okay. Um, with the Father of Cups, this is someone with a dynamic personality, like a unique person. Um, this is somewhat of a dignified man, but I feel like he's got some deeply rooted insecurities, and they are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. Okay. I feel like that's where the confusion comes in because even though, like, he doesn't see him as you see him, he's got some deep rooted insecurities. I think that's why it's so hard to, like, connect with him right now. Um, like, almost whenever I try to pull on his energy, it's like I keep getting that, okay, back and forth, like that pull, that tugging feeling. Like he wants to be open, but then he doesn't. He hasn't messaged me yet. He will. He will, but like I keep feeling like he wants to. Hey, ever evolving Lynn. Um, I'm currently reading for Laura, so just give me a second. I'm trying to. It's kind of hard to get the words out. To be honest with you, he's definitely all up in his head at the moment about everything, and it's not in a bad way at all. It's like, okay, so this is a different deck, and I'm trying to see if anything different comes up here. I feel like your relationship is in like a transformation stage, okay? I feel like, sorry, I'm kind of getting a download, so please forgive me if I pause whenever I speak. I have to listen. Give me a second. Okay, so the strength card. Let's just go to the strength card real quick because it's the energy that surrounds your reading, okay? Um, it's kind of common to think of this card as like a roaring, devouring side of the lion, but the strength, this card is suggesting a much deeper force right now that's found within. So let's say the lion represents our most patient, composed self, okay? I'm a master of focus, compassion, self control. Um, I feel like you need to harness this power for yourself, the focus, compassion, and self control. Especially when it comes to him. It's like you go all in for him whenever he's around. Maybe take a step back and like, I'm not saying don't message him or anything like that. What I'm saying is like, be patient with him right now. Take things very slow because it's not going to be something you just want to jump back right into, you know? You want to take things kind of slower than before and kind of reinvent this relationship that you guys have together. Hey, Cat Goddess. Hey, Nod. Hey, Hermoine. I hope I'm saying that right. Ever Evolving Lynn. I will get to each and every one of you. Please have patience. Laura has been waiting for her reading, and she has donated. So we are doing her first. If you guys would like to donate, the information's up on the screen. Every $5 gets you an in-depth reading and also an entry into the $200 cash giveaway we're going to be doing by the end of the weekend. Yes, you are not. You're second. Okay, so this is going to be something you want to really take your time with, Laura. It's not something you want to like get all anxious about and maybe I don't know why I just keep hearing just slow and steady will win the race. Slow and steady will win the race. But the sexual tension between you two is crazy. Like or not the tension. Well, maybe tension, but chemistry though is definitely there. He loves you, Laura. Like he loves you a lot. But he's not going to show you that side of him willingly right now. Whether that has to do with what happened with y'all in the past or just protecting his peace, like he's very hesitant, but he's trying not to like take things too quick. But he wants, it's like he wants that. He wants to take things fast, but then again he doesn't. Every time he's like, okay, it reminds me of the Fool card. Like every time he's ready to jump, he wants to jump right back into it. But then he changes his mind and he slows back down and he goes into like a hangman type energy. And it's very confusing. It's confusing for me as a reader, and I bet it's confusing for you as his counterpart, right? It's got to be confusing. That's why I'm having such a hard time reading it. Like, does that make sense, Laura? Uh-uh. Oh, do you want this? Here, come here. Bring it here. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like flabbergasted. This usually doesn't happen. But, um, that's why it's so hard to like I want to answer your questions like in depth for you. I'm having a hard time pulling on his energy. But definitely, he definitely loves you. He's just masking it. As much as he loves you, he's masking that. That's why you're confused. And you're also an energy worker, empath, whatever. So I really feel like that's probably why you're so confused. I would be too. I am confused for you. You can go ahead and post your other question, Laura. Not I will get to you as soon as I am finished up with Laura. Then we'll move on to ever evolving Lynn. And then I don't know how to say it. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to answer your question like outright. He feels the sexual chemistry with you. He loves you. He wants to be with you, but he wants to take things slow. That's how he's looking at you right now. But there's a lot of sexual chemistry between you two. So I don't want you to mistake, like, just take things slow. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. No, he loves you a lot. He loves you a lot. There is a list for the free readings. If you want to donate, whoever donates will be next. If I get a donation for a reading, then you will be right after Laura. Otherwise, there is a list for the mini reads. Laura donated, so that's why she's first. She's been waiting for this reading. No, I don't know how to say this more clear. Okay, so Like I get flabbergasted whenever I'm trying to pull on the energy behind this reading. So that's why my words are kind of all over the place. He knows what he wants with you. He loves you. He wants you to travel with him. He wants to be by your side. But he wants to take things slower this time to make sure that this is what is meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't just want sex. He wants a full-blown relationship. He's not going to tell you that right away, like out front. He's not going to come out to you and be like, "Hey, you want to be my girlfriend?" He's not going to do that right now. I think he's looking to see maybe how you react to y'all seeing each other, y'all being together, being open and honest with one another. But then yet he's holding back. Like he keeps holding back his emotions. Yes, you sure can. He knows what you are to him. You're more than just sex to him. Like he loves you. Like he does. He loves you. He wants to be with you. And being over in his reluctance of seeing each other before he leaves for my next question. What's going to happen between us? I'm scared of losing him and being over in his reluctances of seeing each other before he leaves. Give me 2 minutes. My mom is staring outside again. Okay, I got you. I'm going to go ahead and do Nod's question while we're waiting on you, Laura. So just let me know when you're back. What are Sarika's thoughts about me currently? It's what I love her. She's watching me on Instagram. Didn't give a proper reply. So are y'all not in a relationship right now, Nod? You and Sarika? Hold on. Told her I love her. Send her poems. Now she's checking all Instagram stories. At first it was 1 or 2. Now she's checking all. She has some career problem, by the way. I'll try to get that in a mini reading. We'll see if that pops up for us. So, okay. I felt like you weren't in a relationship yet. So, Sarika and Sarika. Okay, so she's definitely peeping out your Instagram. You're right about that. It's like she's watching your every move from behind the screen, but she's not really saying anything. Right? Or what happens? Hey, Glassy. All right, Laura. Okay, she's definitely wanting a love commitment with you, Nod. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like she's just being careful with her heart, but she definitely wants a love commitment with you. 2 of Cups. So that's how she's feeling. But she's not going to tell you. You're going to have to make the first move. There's a list, Glassy, but I will add you to the list, my love. All right, Laura's back. So I can definitely tell you that's a for sure answer, Nog. Please come back and let me know how you're doing. We can do an in-depth reading. If you all would like an in-depth reading, they're only $5, and that gets you an entry into the giveaway, the cash giveaway of $200 we're going to do by the end of this weekend. So $5 will get you a in-depth reading and an entry into the giveaway. So if you guys would like, may God bless you also, my love. Thank you. If you guys would like to do that, just let me know. And as soon as you donate, you can get your reading. But we do have a list for the free readings right now. Okay, Laura, I'm going to see what is coming next for y'all. Good night. What is coming next for you? What's this for? Whoa. Hold on. This card's popping out. Again, a lot of sexual energy. We got the Mother of Wands. Okay. See if we get any downloads on this situation for you, Laura. Hold on a minute. Either way, I gotta do this real quick. All right. So I think this is kind of how he looks at you. But the Mother of Wands here, okay? I'm pretty sure this is kind of how he's looking at you. He looks at you as a proud and determined person, a graceful person. He thinks you're so beautiful. And he looks at you like you have kind of a forceful nature. Someone who's overcome a lot in her life. I don't think so. No, I'm talking to you right now, Laura. You're not behind. I'm just seeing if I'm getting any downloads as I'm reading the cards that we pulled. I'm seeing if we get any downloads though. So I'm very curious. We're doing what's coming next for you. Oh, okay. What is coming next? Okay, so I got the Nine of Wands, and this is all about strength, stamina, and confidence. Okay, so this card is like foretelling how you're feeling right now. Like you're wary of what's going to happen, and doubt and fear are running through your mind. But the Nine of Wands asks you to rely on your confidence and realize how far you've come. Lift your eyes and take a few more steps. And soon all your hard work will pay off. I'm telling you, you guys are moving towards one another in a new direction. I feel like it's not going to be like how your relationship was in the past. He wants more. Where's the hamburger meat? Hold on. He wants more with you. But he's like, he wants to take it slow and steady. That keeps coming up for me. I'm telling you, Six of Wands, and this is all about victory, success, and rising up. It says if you're not revealing in the joy of success already, you will be soon. This is a card of victory, of rising up against the odds. So the obstacles between y'all have been relentless. It's not the time to look back on that. It's more time to look forward. It's time to look forward. You guys are going to move in a new direction together. I'm telling you, he wants to be in a relationship with you. He's just holding back. Let's see why he's holding back. Like, he's not just going to come. I don't know. He's confusing me. Why is he so confusing to me right now? Before, he wasn't. So, like, I was getting, like, real clear cut. Okay. I feel like you guys might have a little bit of an argument, though. Before anything moves forward, I feel like you're going to have a little bit of an argument. And it's an argument both of you know to avoid. So I'm not getting like a clear cut, like, okay, y'all are going to be in a full on relationship. I'm getting like, take it slow, both of you, to avoid this argument that's going to be coming forth. This is something I feel like you can avoid, but I don't know if, I think it's more going to be him bringing this up. Like, he's going to start an argument with you for some reason. Something about the past. But it's a defense mechanism. So no, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I'm going to pull on that as a total separate question. Okay. I'm not saying you won't see him before he leaves. Let's do that as a total separate question. Let's see what cards we get for that. Sorry, y'all. Laura has donated many times, and she donated for this reading a couple days ago, and we've been going back and forth. So that's why her reading's taking so long, guys. But don't worry, y'all are added to the list. I'll just get back up in the comments and see who's next. Dolores C. Okay, I got a clear cut yes. That was a download that was from Spirit. So yes, you will see them before they leave. I don't even need a card for it. I'm going to pull a card for it, maybe a couple, just to double check. But that was a clear cut answer from Spirit. You will definitely see them before they leave. Whoa. This is interesting. Let's see. Okay, so I got the Tower card and the Three of Wands. Okay, this Three of Wands is envisioning the future. So it indicates your continued support from one another. You found a sense of self, your values, and morals. It's time to rely on yourself for guidance here. So clarifying your goals and cast other needs and opinions aside. And it's saying, like, no one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. The future is infinite and it's yours. So you definitely know what this is. I mean, you know what this is. You know what you want. You're going to get it. But I'm like with the Tower card here, and the card we got before, I can't remember which one it was. Thank you, NF. I appreciate you so much, love. Um, you will be next. You're gonna try to. You need to avoid this argument that y'all are gonna have. I don't know if you're gonna be able to avoid it. It's gonna be more him, but it's his defense mechanism that just he's trying to fight it off, but he can't. Underneath it all, he loves you. It's inevitable, you know. He can't fight this feeling. Like I said, you're like a drug to him. So don't take the bait if he tries to bring things up from the past. Be like, let's leave the past in the past. That doesn't really matter. Let's focus on now, what we have, and move forward. That's how men are. That's why. That's what they do. That's just what they do. They love bringing up the past. It's not really. It's like maybe it has to do a little bit with the bipolar we talked about. Maybe it's the bipolar part of him. Yeah. It's not that he wants to pick a fight. It's that maybe that some things still bother him and he might bring it up, and maybe your answer is like you get very emotional when you answer about it. I'm not saying you start crying or whatever or throwing a fit, but maybe you're very compassionate about your answer to him, and it just kind of sets him off in a way. I don't know. But we'll go. Go out tomorrow. Do it. You're not tied down. Go out and have fun. But maybe message him first. Be like, hey, I'm going to go out with my friend to the club. Ask him if maybe he wants to go, or just let him know you're going out to the club. I don't feel like it's going to be that at all, or I don't. But is he going to be upset? Maybe would he be upset if he's seen you out with Seth? Go do that. But just make sure that's not going to trigger him. You know what I mean? Because he was jealous of other men before. Okay, yeah, okay. That could totally might be what this fight could be about. But remember, whenever you posted things before, kind of triggered him. So that's why I'm saying you got to be careful about that if you don't want to fight with him. I get it. I know what you mean. Right. NF, you can go ahead and post your question. I will get to you right. No, of course he likes him. He's so sexually, he's attracted to you. Like I said, I know. He does like the photos, but just make sure that that's what I'm saying. He's confusing. And you're not a damn mind reader, you know. You're just trying to be you and do you, and you're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Right. I can see why you would be confused. Like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, and you just gotta let that known. He's gotta be more direct about things. Like, don't tell me you like this and then all of a sudden you get mad about it. That's not the way that should go. But that's the bipolar too. You gotta kind of work through those kinks with each other. I'm almost finished up with Laura's reading, and then I will start yours, NF. Thank you for being patient, guys. I really appreciate it so much. No, it's not over. Laura, it's not. I'm not getting a clear answer of when he'll message you or when you'll see him. Hold on. Hold on. Can I can I message you that answer here in a little while? Because I really want to take time to sit with that question because I'm not getting a clear answer. I'm kind of getting a couple different things. And I'll give you the answer to that question like here in just a little while. Because I don't want to give you the wrong answer, Laura. There's a lot of different energies in here right now. So I'm just want to make sure that that message is for you, if that makes sense. Okay, so we'll see. And if you're next, but whoever's in here, say, hey, so I know you're here. And I'll tell you how long the list is. No, 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 no. I did not say that. I did not say that at all. No, I want to give you a correct. I know it is. I was just about to say that. That's why I'm all over. I can't get my words out right, I don't think. But no, I didn't say that. He definitely wants to see you. He's going to message you. I just don't know exactly when. So I want to sit with that here in a little while because I'm kind of getting a couple different timelines. And I want to make sure the message is directly for you. So I'll message you on Instagram with the answer to that, if that's okay. After the live, I want to make sure my answer is directly for you. I'm kind of getting pulled in like 10 different directions right now. Of course he does. You know that. Okay. Thank you so much. I just want to give you an accurate reading. That's all. If y'all are in here, say, hey, so I know you're here. That way we can make a list of who's next. I know NF is next. They donated. It's killing me too, honestly, but I'm gonna sit with it. I'm gonna sit with it for you. And NF wants to know. Hold on. Dirk's current thoughts and feelings toward NF. All right, Kat, then you're after NF since you answered next. I can handle the truth. I know. I view you like Your energy's coming off as a very strong, independent type of woman, NF. So I'll definitely be very honest. Dirk's current thoughts and feelings toward MF. Okay. Let's start the reading. Okay, NF, can I ask? And there is a list, so please be patient. I'm doing NF's reading right now. If you would like to, y'all grab the popcorn. Okay. If you would like to get a donated reading, all the information is up on the screen. Glassy, you're here too? Okay. Y'all are still here. All right. Y'all let me know. Donated readings are first, then we'll get to the free list. Okay. Okay, so NF, as soon as I'm going to be honest with you, like you said, as soon as I'm pulling on your reading, the energies that I'm feeling right now, heartbreak is coming to mind. Were y'all recently in a relationship and broke up? Thank you so much, Anne. Thank you, Glassy, for being patient. All of you actually have been so patient. I appreciate y'all. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. We are coworkers, a new type of situation. Okay. So, NF, can I ask you, did you recently or did they recently get out of a relationship? Could be in his personal life. Okay. Because I feel like somebody's heart is still healing. Okay. That's why I'm getting that. All right. Okay. I want you, NF, to pick a number between 1 and 10, post it in the comments so that it puts your energy into your reading and lets me know when to quit shuffling the cards. Just something I like to do when we got a lot of people in the live because I want your energy directly into your reading. 4? Okay, that's a good number. Okay. Holy crap. Hold on, I just had like a bunch of cards pop out for you. I don't know if I really want. Hold on. Let me look at what cards popped out, and then I'm going to shuffle again and see if they come out again. That was a lot of cards that popped out. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Four makes me feel hopeful and reduce my anxiety. Yes, I get that. Four is actually my husband's favorite number. All right. So the first card that I pulled, or that popped out before, and I pulled again, is the World card. And this is about wholeness and completion. So this signifies completion, harmony, and contentment. It's very rare to experience this energy, as we're usually consumed by like wanting, needing, and achieving. So for me, when this card appears, contemplate for a moment the idea of being whole. Close your eyes and envision the radiating energy that's inside of you. What does it feel like? Where is it located? Is there anything blocking you from feeling a sense of wholeness? I want you to do that for a minute. Just close your eyes and envision this radiating energy inside of you. What does it feel like to you? It's in here. I feel like he watches you from a distance. You feel it in your stomach. Okay. So that's funny you say that, because I got the High Priestess as the outcome. Yes, a positive radiation. I got the High Priestess card as the outcome of this situation. Okay? And that's all about getting into your gut, knowing your power, following your intuition on the situation. Okay? I definitely feel like he feels like some sexual chemistry with you, because I do have the Six of Wands here. Like, is there sexual tension between y'all? I feel some sexual tension. I don't know if it's between the two of you, or if or if you're feeling that way towards him, he's feeling that way towards you. I can't really tell. I feel like it's between both of y'all, though. I'm getting some, he definitely is. He definitely is. Are you attracted to him that way? Okay. I feel like it's give and take there. So I got the Justice card here as the future. Not as the future, that's the wrong word. As the outcome of the situation between y'all. Hold on a second. I'm trying to see if I'm getting a download of some kind. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we get here. I feel like why aren't y'all together already? What's holding y'all back? Is it being in the workplace together? Are y'all not allowed to be together? I feel like he's gonna ask you out. Let me see what this is here. I feel like he's gonna ask. Like, what do you want from them? Is he gonna ask you out? Let's see. Okay, so I feel like okay, you're waiting on his approach. Okay, cool. He's in a period of contemplation and uncertainty. So I think he's waiting on you to express some interest toward him. I really want to see how he views me. It's obvious his attraction to me, however, there could be other factors in his outside life. No, he's definitely attracted to you for sure. Like he's got some sexual tension towards you. He's wanting to ask you out, but then he gets hesitant, okay? I think he has doubt in himself. I don't I think that he's like waiting for you maybe to show a little bit more interest in him before he asks you out. Because it's kind of like he's mesmerized by you. So avoid rejection. He also has a high ranking at the job, right? And I think that's what kind of sets him back. That's what I was saying before. I think maybe that is kind of why he's hesitant. But could you like do you all are you all at the point like have do you all talk outside of work yet at all? Like does he have any of your socials or your phone number or anything? Okay. That's where it is. That's where the disconnect here is. Okay. I don't want to tell you something that's going to get you in trouble at work. You know what I'm saying? As much as I want to tell you to give him your phone number, let him make that move of calling you, I don't want you getting in trouble at work. That's the only reason I think that he's held back is because maybe he doesn't want to get in trouble. He's nervous operating around. No, I get that. I get that. Well, you do what you need to do, but he definitely wants to ask you out. Take it as you will, leave it as you won't. But he's as much interested in you as you are in him. Put it that way. Hey, Montaigne. I think I need to make a gesture, but have him approach me right because I'm friendly to everyone. So I'm not sure if he thinks I like him. He, I, I definitely think he knows you like him. There's some like sexual tension there. So do as you may. Hey, Chelsea. Thank you for your donation, and if I hope that helped you, come back and let me know what happens. Okay? Please come back and let me know. Thank you so much. It's not only sexual. No, I'm not saying that at all. No, he looks at you like a strong woman. Okay, like you are that to him. I'm just saying there's a lot of that there. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, and if I appreciate you, babe. I'm not ignoring anybody. Chelsea and Montaigne, I see your questions, but we already have a list for the free readings. Um, so you'll have to wait your all's turn. If you all want to donate, then you will jump the line. So please hold your questions until I call on you, because I do have a list. Glassy and Anne and Kat. Okay. Glassy, go ahead and post your question, and then Kat, it's your turn after Glassy. We'll see what comes up, Montaigne. I'll try. Um, like I told you yesterday, it's hard to get details in the mini reading because there's not like a lot of cards there. Sometimes I get downloads, sometimes I don't. In that short amount of time, I will try my best. We'll see what happens. I'm sorry that's just how it goes, my love. I will try my best to answer as clear as I can for you. But after Chelsea, which Chelsea is Chelsea's going to be the last one on the free list, guys. All right, Montaigne, we can do that. All right, Glassy, what are Mars' current feelings and thoughts? Okay, we can. That's fine, babe. What are Mars' feelings and thoughts? Forward. Kat, you're next. After I do this reading, you're after Glassy, you're next. All right, Glassy, is there like a break of communication between you and Mars? I got the Chariot in reverse. So I'm not really seeing any action being taken or communication that's being given between you all. That's why I asked. All right, there's a break in communication. Okay. Was a week ago. Got you. Right. You're really going through a difficult time right now. Hey, Carrie Ann. Hold on. But there's almost no communication between us. Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of Carrie Ann, I'm sorry, babe, but the free list is closed right now. If you would like to get a dated reading, you can do that with the information up on the screen, and you will jump the line. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of anxiety around this situation, if I'm being honest, Lassie. I'm not getting a real clear cut answer about how they're feeling towards you. I just feel like you all have been through a lot, and Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, there's just a lot of anxiety. What happened? You guys did you all have like a big falling out? I just feel a lot of heavy energy right now. Have you been going through it? All right. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, I hate that for you. But it's going to be okay. Everything, the universe works for us, not against us, you know? There's always a reason for everything. And I kind of get there, like, he's in this hermit energy, like, he's staying to himself and trying to process the feelings he has towards you. But there's a lot of, like, insomnia, anxiety, stress, you know, those types of feelings going on around this situation. Still don't get why he's still so on and off with me. He contacts me and then he ghosts me. Right. Well, that can be confusing. I would love to look more into it with you, my love. Um, I can only see so much with the mini readings. I try to get downloads whenever I do them, but sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. We go more in depth and I take more time, you know, to pull on the energies that surround your readings, what's going on. Like I know, like I could see the discontentment, the heartbreak, and everything that you've been going through. I'm so sorry you've been going through that. If you guys would like to donate, the information's up on the screen. That gets you an in-depth reading and an entry into the $200 giveaway we're going to be doing. I hope that helped. He's just trying to kind of like say to himself right now. I don't know. Like you can tell that there's love there for you, but then again, like it's like he's nervous to show you that side. You're very welcome, my love. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being so patient. Kat, you are next, my love. So go ahead and post your question. Oh, men in general, okay? Men in general. Can I potentially expect sooner in the near future that I won't, I might not, probably won't even see coming? That's a great question. All right. This reading is for Kat. Spirit angel guide. What is coming towards that she may not be see coming? What does Kat need to know that what's coming? Okay. All right. The first card that I pulled for you, Kat, well, they popped out of the deck. It was the Mother of Pentacles. And this is someone that's domestic, loving, and patient. So the Mother of Pentacles excels in the home. She's someone that knows exactly like what to do while raising a family and tending to the tasks of daily life. So there's a potential for her identity to become wrapped entirely around her children and home, and which leaves her needy and attached. So this is the cause of most of her turmoil. So she often has qualities of a healer and is very connected to nature. Is this describing you, Kat? Is what I want to know. Because I could be pulling on energy from a mother figure in your life also. That's why I'm asking. But then the Justice card actually popped out also. The Justice card popped out. So if you are waiting on an answer to something, give me a second. I'm trying to listen to what Spirit's saying, what this is about. If you are expecting an outcome of some kind, the universe is going to be on your side here. It's going to be in your favor. Whatever, you're going to have to make some sort of decision, or some sort of decision is going to have to be made, and it's going to be made in your favor. Not sure what that's going to be about, but that is in your near future. Give me a second. This is decisions. This is karma. Okay, so there's going to be a weight or heaviness surrounding a choice that you're going to have to make. So it's not going to be the time to shun the concept of divine balance or karma. Know that those two things are very real. I mean, it could be a bit of both, honestly, because I can be a bit protective over my loved ones, even space sometimes. I mean, I think it could really feel me. Right, exactly. And it can. But there's definitely going to be a choice you're going to have to make. And I want you to know that all of your choices affect your life. And sometimes the lives of those around you. But know that you're going to make the right choice, is what I'm trying to say. Whatever decision this is going to be in your near future, you're going to make the right choice for you and for those around you. I don't know how I'm getting that. So, like you said, it could be both, and it is both. But this is definitely going to go in your favor. I got the Sun card as the outcome card. So, that's good. You're going to be feeling really happy if you're not already. Whenever this decision is made, you'll be relieved. So I hope you the best. Come back and let me know what that's all about. I'm curious because I'm nosy. And I care about y'all, you know. Thank you for being so patient. I appreciate you so much. If you all would like an in-depth reading, the information is up on the screen. Remember, every $5 donated gets you an in-depth reading of a topic of your choice and an entry into the $200 giveaway we're going to do the end of this weekend. Chelsea, are you still here? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Is Chelsea still here? While I'm waiting on Chelsea to respond, I'm going to get me some more coffee, guys. If you're here, say hey so I know you're here. To Hi Laura. Hi. Oh, just whoever's here. Chelsea was next on the free reading list. It's just you and me now. Okay. Sarah wants to know, hi, please, if I need to travel in August. Sarah, yes, I feel like you will travel in August, honestly. I feel like you will be traveling in August. Y'all need to be taking me with you when y'all be traveling. I don't ever get to travel. And I want to so bad. How many people here you want to try again? I'd rather do it whenever that's a low-key synchronicity. Yeah, it is. I'd rather wait until it's just you and me, Laura, because now it says, oh, okay, it's almost 11 p.m. for you. But I didn't really get a clear timeline. You'll definitely see them before they leave. I'm just not sure when that is going to be. The next couple days keeps coming up, but I don't want to prematurely say that to you. You're very welcome, Sarah. I appreciate you. Say hey so we know you're here. I don't want to say that and then it not happen. Because whenever you're on lives, the energies get mixed. I just don't want to give you a wrong answer. So don't take that as my definitive answer, but I kept hearing that like within the next couple days. And whenever you just said, can I do it again? I heard within the next couple days. So I'm going to say within the next couple days. That's my answer. Within the next couple days, you will see him. I'm sure he misses you too. I'm sure he misses you. Right. It's not just that. I promise you. Y'all have a deeper connection than just that. And you could get it anywhere too. He knows that. He knows how gorgeous you are. Maybe it could make him a little bit nervous because, look at you. You're gorgeous. And like I said, he doesn't really view himself as you view him. He doesn't think he's as handsome as you think he is. I don't feel like he really feels like he can have anyone he wants either. But I don't think that's the type of person that he is. I don't think, that's all he's in it for. Like he wants a deep connection with someone, and he has that with you. He wants more than just that. No, I have no. Don't think so at all. Don't start the negative thought patterns or you'll attract that to you. You know that. You got to get out of your head. Rebuke, rebuke that thought. You already showed me. There's nothing to worry about. Trust me. There's nothing to worry about with that girl. So we're just going to say there's nothing to worry about with the Aaron girl. I'm attracted to everything positive to me. The person we're talking about is for you only. Oh, that's so sweet. And they feel the same about you too, so there's no need to worry at all about that. Ew, my cat. I think she's my cat. One of my cats, my female cats, is in heat and she's like hissing at her kittens that she had like 2 months ago. She's so rude. I can get it on my mind when he was sleeping and holding me. It's Jamie left hours later and didn't stay very long. That's him not wanting to get too close too soon. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to play a little bit of hard to get with you. That's what attracts you to him. And he knows that. Remember we talked about the ego getting in the way sometimes. And I think that kind of sometimes he uses his ego to mask his feelings. It's like a protection mechanism. And he had to go to the gym. Right. Tell him to wait a little. He said, I'll walk. And I said, no, no, no. Oh, well, that was sweet of you. Damn. Just don't get into your head too much about it, you know? Supposed to have a rock, right. Just don't let it get to your head too much. I told you you would. It was definitely coming out the other day when we were talking about it. And my mom wasn't helpful today. Oh no. I'm sorry. Man, it's like the way he's doing this with all women. I don't think that I don't think that he's that type of person though. I don't know. I don't think he's using you for that at all. He's definitely got some more deep rooted feelings for you than just that. Oh, I'm sorry. that's hard because I'm not going to go against your mama. You know what I mean? That's your mom. I'm sure she's just being protective over you. She doesn't want to see you get hurt. You know what I mean? But I don't think that his intentions are that. I really don't feel that way. Okay, yeah, exactly. She's just trying to protect you because you are gorgeous. And I could see why she's so protective over you. I would be the same way, protect. It kicked me off for a second. I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on. Can you sure can show you me your conversation of y'all? He said before, how can we make it work? And that he wants me. He said our lives are different, but he likes me. He wants the intimacy. Then it seemed like he doesn't want anything with me. It's weird. No, he does. He wants more with you. Like, I strongly feel like he wants more than with you. He does. Than what he's letting on. He does. StreamYard's trying to kick me off because I've been over here for more than an hour. It did this crap the other night. It's going to start messing with my algorithm. As y'all come in, say hello. We're doing readings right now. All the information you need is up on the screen. If you would like to do a donated reading, it's only $5 to my Cash App or my PayPal. Every $5 gets you an in-depth reading on a topic of your choice and also an entry into the giveaway. So thank you all for being here today. I hope that he won't be mad. I'm going out tomorrow and I think I'll let him know. Like I said, I would. I would just, just so it doesn't seem fishy to him. He doesn't get any wrong ideas. You know what I mean? Would he want to go to the club with y'all? Like with you and your friend Seth? Is that something he'd be willing to do? Or does he not like that type of setting? Or do you not want him to go with you? Mm, that's kind of how I'm feeling too. Uh, but if you're messaging him up front and being like, hey, me and my friend Seth are going to go to the club. He's like a brother to me. I just wanted to let you know that we're going to be going to this place. I didn't want you to get any wrong ideas, you know. So maybe it's part of why it's been doing that. My technology has been. Yeah, I don't get it. Mercury going in retrograde is kicking my butt. I'm telling you right now. It's killing me. Are the other girls who's into him as in love with him as I am? No, not at all. Not even close. That was a definite off the top no. I heard an immediate not even close, okay? I think when, like your mom said, that he uses you for that way, you know, I feel like they lust him. They don't love him. They have lust for him. Like he shows me he wants me, and then shows me he has problems with me. I think he's just trying to be like open with you and tell you like what bothers him. Hold on, but it was mainly nice than bad. When he was drunk, he was like the nicest, and he was drunk when he got back with me. When he's sober, he's not. Hey, NRA. I would be more than glad to do a reading for you. We are doing donations only right now. I've done the free readings. The free reading list is closed. If you would like a donated reading, the information's all up on the screen. I'd be more than happy to do that for you, my love. Totally me not losing track of that. I get it, Kat. Trust me. To what he just said. I know that can be very confusing, but I think he might have a drinking problem. He might. He very well could have. Maybe that's why his energy's all over the place. He said he's trying to quit. Well, if he's trying to quit, then he does have a drinking problem. Maybe he needs to get that under wraps before, you know, y'all get into anything too serious. Hey, Freya. How are you, love? I love that name. Freya, that's a pretty name. I noticed the pattern. Yeah. Well, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. You're very welcome. Sure, you can ask a question. Drug addiction, alcohol problems. I know it's hard to find anybody that doesn't at least have some kind of demon, you know. Thank you so much, Freya. I appreciate you. It's just, I don't know, it's just the world we live in, my love. I really do think that's what it is. A lot of people just a lot of people have issues. A lot of people have some sort of addiction. I mean, that's just how the world we live in is anymore. It's because there's a lot more broken people than there used to be. What sort of man will I date next? What sort of man are you looking for, Freya? That's what I want to ask you. You don't have to tell me. I'm just saying, just think to yourself. What sort of man are you looking for? What sort of man do you want to attract into your life? If you set those intentions for yourself, then that's what kind of person you will attract. You have to change your outlook on how you perceive what you deserve. What do you think you deserve in a man? I'm sorry. You gotta, okay. So I want you to think, what do I think I deserve? And what do I know I deserve? Loyal, honest, and loving. And do you know you deserve that? Or is that a thought that you have? What I'm trying to say is, do you know your true worth? I don't know why that's coming out. I did not pull no cards. I'm being asked to ask you that question. Do you really know your true worth? Have you really gotten to know your higher self and sense the type of relationship that you need and you want and you desire? I mean, true, everyone usually has some sort of issues or issue with something. I mean, shoot, I used to be addicted to technology type of ish, but been nipping it in the bud as of late. Right, Kat? Everybody's got their thing, you know? Everybody's got something that they're addicted to. I feel like it doesn't always have to be drugs, sex, alcohol. It could be many things, like Kat said, like technology. I think I deserve to be with someone who has all the qualities that I would want in a man. Well, then don't settle for less. Don't settle. If you know what you want in a man, then you require that in your partner. I don't know why it's coming out like that. I'm not trying to be rude at all, Freya, at all. I'm just saying, I feel like you're worth more than what you let on to other people. And you deserve the world. And you deserve to be with someone that's loyal, honest, and loving. So if I just want you to feel like you do deserve those things. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad you're perceiving it that way. Honestly, that's spirit just letting you know that. Because I'm just saying what spirit's telling me to tell you. Even if it's just right, caffeine, technology, food, whatever else. Right. I'm so glad, Freya. Can I ask you about my ex, Percy? I would donate again. I just need to get in money today. Everyone who ever touches his energy says it's horrible. Oh, please don't make me do it. I'm just joking. Sure, I don't. It's up to you. Laura, it's up to you. Freya, if you would like to get an in-depth reading, all the information is up on the screen. Um, every $5 you donate gets you an in-depth reading of your choice on the topic of your choice. And an entry into the $200 giveaway we're going to do by the end of this weekend. You're very welcome, my love. We'll see, Laura. I'll do it for you. For you, I'll do it. I already got some kind of like heaviness coming over me before I even touched the cards about this person. Okay. What do you want to know about Percy? What do you want to know? Sometimes I feel his energy, but I don't want it back. I do, but I also want Felipe. I don't know. When I was with Felipe, but I was afraid, and whenever I was thinking if he's just like my ex was bad. I don't know what kind of person you feel he is and what he thinks of me. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to tell you Percy's got some very heavy, dark energy that surrounds them. I feel a lot of heaviness whenever I didn't even have to like do anything. Just saying his name and you asking me about him has like my whole mindset just shifted a little bit. So be patient with me. Um, I don't like I don't like his energy. Please don't get back with him. Hold on. I don't feel like Felipe is just like your ex. No, I don't. I don't feel like Felipe is like him. Maybe in some ways he might remind you of him. Maybe it's the addiction. Um, the alcoholism maybe. But I don't get this sense. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me now? It tried to kick me off. I don't know if you heard anything I said. My ex told me he was raped, but his sisters and abused by his parents and all that stuff. He even told me he used to kill animals as a kid. And oh, okay. Yeah, no. And the live dying, right? Come on. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. You cannot make this stuff up. That was definitely an interception. Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure this thing's working because it keeps throwing me off. Excuse me. Can y'all hear me? There's also an internet outage in my area, so my mobile network might only stay going for so long. There was a bad storm here earlier. It knocked out the internet for some people like me, so. Can y'all hear me? You're back? Okay. Can you hear me now? All right. I was getting confused. I thought maybe y'all could not hear me. The live died on my end too. So I had to come back in. But yeah, I pull on his energy, Percy's energy. I don't like it at all. I'm sorry. Is that the sociopath you were telling me about? Because that's I keep hearing sociopath. Run, okay? Do not look back. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Move on. Felipe is not like him. Not in that way. No, not at all. Move forward. Do not even look back at that person. Leave that in the past. I get it. Great. But no. No, no, and no. I understand. It's hard. But let's move forward. Let's not. I feel like if you were to get back with him, you would find yourself in a very dangerous situation. It would just become more and more dangerous. And when he got rid of me for another woman, I went Felipe. Okay. Be aware of who or what you allow back into your life, especially during Mercury retrograde. And people being unacceptably cruel towards animals. Red flag at number 1. Agreed. He made me so depressed and lonely. Right. Why would you want to go back into that? Holy. Yeah. No. 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 Move forward. Let that whole situation go, please. You're worth so much more than what he even thought he could give you. Okay. You will find yourself in a very deep, dark, depressed, and lonely, very dangerous situation with that person. Please don't move backwards. Move forwards. And Felipe wants you, but you're going to have to be patient. You have to learn that you're going to need to be patient. It's going to be slow and steady with Felipe. You will. Yeah, go ahead. I can't look at them right this second while I'm on the live, but please, yeah, send them to me and send them to me on Instagram. Block me or things after he acted out, or after I acted out. Just leave him in the past, please. I just really don't like that person's energy at all. And a month later, he says, I miss you and miss our things. Are you talking about you and Percy? Okay. Okay. You're scared me for a second because I'm like, oh, please don't be thinking about him. He didn't block you because he loves you. That's why. I'm going to have to get off here very soon, though, and make dinner for the kids and stuff. Then he says he wants me. Then he says can't offer me commitment, but can offer doing what I want and intimacy. But before that, we were talking about a relationship, and he did the same thing when I saw him. Yeah, I understand. It's like he goes back and forth, and it confuses you. You're like, what does he really want with me? Is it just sex, or does he really want a commitment? What am I doing? What can I do to his communication is like frustrating to me. Like I can feel that. It's very frustrating and it's very confusing and it makes you wondering like what he really wants. Says he loves me over and over, then tells me don't think too much. I say a lot of things when I'm horny and I don't mean everything I said. And I think that's just his way of masking it. Hey Zay, the free readings are over for tonight, my love. The free list is closed. I'm so sorry. I don't like that energy either. Yeah, I mean, they do sometimes say exes are usually exes for a reason. In most cases, like that, I'd agree wholeheartedly, in my opinion. Right. Sometimes it's like that. But I feel like sometimes, some people come back in our lives for certain reasons. I agree. And then there's cases where it's like that Percy guy was a horrible person. Right. Like he's meant to stay in the past. But then you have other people like Felipe, which I just feel like there's more to be had there. Maybe more lessons to be learned with him. I usually feel the same way, Kat, to be honest. And I think me and Laura even talked about this before. Like when she first came onto my live. I'm like, listen, I think you need to leave this person in the past. There's some mental things going on with him. Like I seen the bipolar right off the bat. I was like, unless you're willing to work with that, then you should leave him in the past. And then Laura explained to me, she's like, well, actually, I have things that I have to work on and I feel like he's worth it. And I said, okay, well, let's look into it then. As long as you know your worth, you know what you want, you know what you're willing to put into the relationship and what you're willing to put up with. Let's see what we have here. Let's look at the future, what the future would look like with y'all if you continued. I kind of switched up. my whole philosophy. Everyone is fucked up in a way. True. Everyone's got their quirks and their demons that they battle with every day. That's true. Everyone's a little fucked up in their own way. Excuse my language, but I love him so much I'm willing to accept him as he is. Right. I get that. I do. Like, I'm all for, like, women's empowerment. Like, you not taking no bullshit from no men, standing up for you, what you believe in, setting your boundaries, things like that. I'm all about that. I just want to be with him against world. That's so sweet. I think it depends on the situation. If it was the communication issues or misunderstandings, or life has just forced you in separate situations. Right, exactly. That's a very good way to put it. Right. Communication's definitely something that he needs to work on. Maybe y'all can work on it together, Laura. Because and I would tell him, be like, "Look, listen, you're confusing the shit out of me. You're confusing me. Just please, what do you want? Be honest. Don't hold back." I would tell him that. Say, "Don't hold back. Be honest with me about what you want. Please don't confuse me because I'm worth so much more than that. I'm not going to just sit around and, you know, wait on you to make up your mind about your intentions towards me." Nobody knows their future, but you have to sit with yourself and think, what is in life that I want? I think he wants to, like he told you, I feel like he really wants to settle down. I just don't think he knows what that looks like for him. I think what I hate about most people is that we all make things more complicated. Right, we do. Yep, we all have egos. Now, social media, it does. Social media, I'm sorry, is the devil to me. It can be a curse and a blessing at the same time. I think everyone has their issues or quirks they have to deal with, but some things just draw the line. Right. And you got to make sure you like put your foot down. I am willing to stand for this. I'm not willing to stand for this. If you can't accept my boundaries, then peace out. You have to set the intention over your life. And whatever doesn't fall into that, then leave it. That's not meant to be. Whatever does is meant to be. We want to do what we want when we want to. And in order to even get along with other people, need a social mask. That's how many people become fake. Right. I don't know. See, I don't know. I'm different. I I can't say. Well, I know, like, I'm not a selfish person at all. Okay, like, I really don't have a selfish bone in my body. But but when it comes to no, I know. No. I know what you're talking in general. But I see what you're saying because when it comes down to it, though, like I will fight for what I want. You know what I mean? So I guess you're right. I guess we can all be selfish in ways. That is true. I never thought about it like that until just now. I know you're not talking about me, babe. I know you're not. I'm talking in general also. I was just thinking out loud, like, that does make sense. Because at the end of the day, if you're a strong person and you're like, you got a strong mind and you're clear about your intentions, then it is what it is. And you're going to fight for who and what you want. People have false expectations. That's how people become popular. That's how people become popular. Yeah, a lot of people do have false expectations. That's for sure. I always, like, when my mom was alive, she always expected a lot out of people, She always expected people to be good people just because they say, they do good. They act like they're good people. She always expected that they were good. But then before she died, she found out that a lot of the people she surrounded herself with were not good people. And I've been trying to tell her about these people for a very long time. Like, they're not good people. Quit expecting things because you just keep getting let down. Every time you expect something out of someone and then they don't do it, you just get let down. And then you lose hope in humanity little by little. You know what I mean? And she finally came around to realize, you're right. You can't set expectations for people. You're always going to get let down because they're not trying to live up to your expectations. They're human. They're going to make mistakes, I agree. Social media is a positive and a negative thing sometimes. It does sometimes make me think of the devil card. Not going to lie. I get it. Do you think it'll improve with him? Yes. I really do. I would not spend time doing a reading on this person and you. I would not waste my time on it. I would not waste my energy in giving you the advice I have if I didn't feel like there was something there to improve with him. Because when you first came to me and asked about him, I was like, you know what? No, leave him in the past because he's not living up to your boundaries. He's not living up to what you need in a person. But you explained to me the situation. I was like, you know what? I changed my mind because I felt like an energy kind of shift. I felt the bipolar because I do think people are worth fighting for. And I don't believe you're wasting your time at all. If I thought in the slightest that you was, I would tell you, like, listen, girl, it's time to move on. It's time to pick up your big girl panties and move forward. Let's go on to something new. But I don't feel it's that way. I just don't. At first, I kind of did. But I had to put my ego to the side because, I'm an all girls type of girl. Like, I'm all for women empowerment. I'm all for, women being happy in their relationships and being comfortable and not putting up with bullshit from bullshit men. But I don't know. I just really feel like this relationship for you with Felipe is worth fighting for. Why would he want to come back? Why would he waste his time to just. Right, exactly. And, you showed me the picture of him. He's a very attractive, very good looking. But you're just as good looking as he is. And I don't think you're a booty call to him. I don't. If I did, I'd tell you. That's not what you are to him. Whenever he was talking to you last night and he was drunk, that was his real feelings coming out. He loves you. He misses you. He wants to be with you. Sure. Share away. I'm going to get off here in about 5 minutes, though, guys. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's good to try to see the best in others, but to take things with a grain of salt, less disappointment, right? See the good in people, but know where to draw the line in things and when to. Exactly, Kat. He said if for me being pregnant, would I keep it because he would want it. Okay, Laura, can I tell you something? I hope you're not gonna get upset with me. Because I didn't share this with you yesterday. That's so weird that he asked you that. I should have said this to you yesterday. I knew I should have, but I didn't want to jump ahead of myself, okay? If I'm being complete, I swear on everything I love. Whenever we were talking yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday? I don't remember. The last time I talked to you about this situation, and I was doing your reading and I told you I'd sit with it, things like that. I was going to ask you, like, if you were on birth control, that came up, or if you used protection with him. Because, no. I don't think he's going to try to baby trap you at all. No. But I do, I don't know why I didn't ask you those questions. Like, you didn't use protection. Okay. Because, like, a pregnancy came up. And I was going to ask you, I was going to actually, like, be like, hey, listen, make sure that you wear protection or whatever. You had your period last week. Okay. I just wanted to know because just be careful. Well, that's good, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. Just be careful, is all I'm saying. It's weird that he said that, and that actually came up for me whenever I was doing your reading the other day. And I didn't mention it to you because I didn't want to get, like, ahead of myself. I'm like, oh, no, maybe I shouldn't say anything. I was kind of reserved about. I should have just said it. It was Spirit, and I didn't get a card on it. Spirit was like, make sure that she's using protection. He told me he wanted a family with me. Then he took it back, but he said it over. Right, he does. He wants a future with you. But if a child is not something that you're ready for, make sure you use protection. So he told me in his eyes and he loves me, and he told me never leave me ever, never. Yeah, that's so sweet. A child is a huge responsibility. Huge. It is not easy by any means. He does want you in his life. He looks at you like you're the one for him. He's just not coming outright and saying it to you whenever he's sober. It's like he likes when you chase him a little bit. It's like keeps it interesting for him or something. I believe in people when they're drunk. I think people are being sexual to tell the truth. Right, exactly. No, I'm dead serious. I've never seen a drunk tell a lie. Ever. Never just seen a drunk tell a lie. And I've been around drunks a lot. I used to work in a bar, okay? They're very blunt and honest people. Especially during that. That's when their emotions are heightened and they're the most vulnerable. It's not like he got lost in the moment just because y'all were having sex. He really feels that way about you. But I want to reiterate this whole pregnancy thing. Okay? Just be careful. Told me, because not even my ex told me he loves me or anything like that ever. Yeah, and that might have caused you a little bit of trauma because you were with him for 4 years and he never told you he loved you. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's because that dude was like emotionally unavailable all the way around. Unplug it and plug it back in and see if it works. Well, you got to leave it unplugged for like 10 seconds. First man phone with them. Right. But yeah, he doesn't have any phones. He made me cry and all he did was pat my head. Ugh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're not with that person anymore. All right, guys. I got to get off here. I got to do dinner. Laura, if you want, you can message me on Instagram. I could talk to you while I'm cooking and stuff. But yeah, fuck that. Don't put up with that stuff. Message me on Instagram, Laura. I'm gonna hop off here, y'all. I gotta do dinner real quick. But I could talk to you on Instagram while I'm doing it, or if you want. All right, love y'all. Thank y'all so much. See you later.